All right, guys, right now I am making some banging chicken pho right here in the pressure cooker. And I'm going to teach you my exact methods for doing that in this episode. And if you stick around to the end, we're going to see if we can share some wisdom and learn a thing or two along the way. Okay, so I'm koharalan. Welcome to the Mantra Corner Cooking Edition. All right, guys, so this is a rare edition of the Mantra Corner where we are actually in koharalan's kitchen. And so on this day, we're going to, I'm gonna be making some chicken pho. And I got to tell you guys, I've got it down to a fucking science. All right, so I'm going to share my methods with you. And, it's pretty simple. I'm not making it the traditional way. That would take hours and hours and hours. We don't have that kind of time. And I'd probably mess that up. So we're just going to do it this quick and easy way with the old pressure cooker. All right, and it's going to be done in some very simple steps. So the first thing we got to do, though, is get... by the way, if you guys are enjoying this video, consider liking and maybe subscribing to this channel. This is a little bit out of the ordinary. Normally, I talk about some deep spiritual matters, consciousness expansion, things like that. But this video, if you like making fun, if you like good food, this hopefully will be enjoyable for you. And maybe we'll transmit a little knowledge or awareness while we're in the process. Who knows? I have no idea what's going to happen. All right, but anyways, let's look in the pot. Nothing in there, right? So let's go ahead and get that thing blazing. Highest temperature we can get it on. First thing we're going to do is get some oil in the pan. Going to use some olive oil in the pot. Get a bunch of it in there. All right. One thing you'll notice about me, I don't like measuring. I just eyeball it. I've been doing this for a while. I mean, it's hard to mess it up. If you like it spicy, just add a lot of spice. And if you use a recipe, I just, triple whatever they call for pretty much. That's how I get down. I like spicy food. So anyways, all right, so that's going. That's going to start heating up. And while that does, we're going to chop up some onion. Take some of these onions. Normally I'd like to have some white onion if I could, but I don't have any right now. We just got to make do with what we got. And the cool thing about it is this soup is going to come out fantastic no matter what. Okay, if you have some key ingredients. If not, you can do a lot of substitution. It's still going to come out delicious because, man, it's just something about it. If you get a few things down right, I mean, it's chicken noodle soup. How bad can you screw that up? It's pretty delicious no matter what. So, all right, anyways, we're going to, oh, by the way, some of you might be thinking, wow, this guy's, he's supposed to be spiritual. Why is he eating meat? I'm going to judge him for that, and that's fine. If you want to judge me for that, you can do that. But nonetheless, if you do know your Buddhist history, which I'm not a Buddhist nonetheless, but they do have a precedent for this. You see, there are certain Buddhists that are allowed to eat meat, and there's only one sect in in history, throughout history, that's been allowed to do that, and it was the warriors, the Shaolin monks, those that guarded the temple. Okay, because they felt that they needed that meat to really be able to do. If you have to do strong physical work, or if you have to go to war, then it's fine. Nonetheless, that's just a little bit of history. I thought that might be found interesting. I've done extended periods of time where I was vegan, as well as vegetarian. But for right now, at this time of my life, what works for me is eating meat, as well as lots of good veggies and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut up some of these vegetables. I don't have a tripod right now. I'm just doing this by hand. So I'm going to put this down for a second, chop these up so I don't chop my hand off, and I'll get back to you in a second. All right, back in action. So look, here's what we got now. We got our 3-halved yellow onions. We got a whole big giant handful of sliced up ginger. That stuff's going to go in first. Okay, I went ahead and actually added some, that's hot. Went ahead and added some vegetable oil just to kind of raise the smoke point, because I got this up real high. We want to smoke, we want to actually get these things a little smoky and really grill these onions in there. Oh, that smells delicious. All right, and I'm going to put also the ginger in there while that's going. There we go. Getting all that ginger there. So let's see here. Lay out the rest of the ingredients. Some of the things you guys are going to want to have. You're going to definitely want to have star anise. You got to have that. It's a major component. We want to have some cloves as well. We got black pepper, cardamom. I might throw some of that in there. We got fenugreek seed. That's what's made used in curry. I don't know. I haven't decided. I might throw that in. I might not. And then I think we got we got some coriander here. Definitely going to use that. and some cinnamon. Now, here's the thing. I got Ceylon cinnamon. Whew, that's getting smoky. All right, I got Ceylon cinnamon here. If you've never had it, this is the real deal. I had to order this from overseas, but it's like this stuff right here, the regular cinnamon, is garbage. This is what you want. If you can find this, you'll know the difference. When you smell it, it smells... Oh, God, it smells like a fireball. So that's what you want. That's going to go in there as well. So I'm going to put all this stuff in there en masse. I'm just going to be dumping massive amounts in here. 2 of these guys. Oh, and one more thing I'm going to put in mine. I got some cayenne peppers, red hots, from Ed Baxter's dad, grown from his farm. And then also right here, I got some habaneros also from that same farm. So that's all going to go in there. And this is going to be fantastic. I don't know what else to say. This is going to be simple. The thing is, once we get that stuff in the pot, it's going to be just about ready to go. The only thing we're going to have left to do is do the noodles and then wait for it to finish. It takes about a half an hour to cook, and then we'll be eating. All right? Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the rest of these dry spices in and everything, and then get going so I can get that some water in there and get it boiling. All right, see you soon. Look at this, just loads of it. Feel them? Yeah, next. Put the cloves. Not too many. Those are pretty they're pungent. Some black peppers. What else? The star anise. Yes, this stuff. Can't use too much of this. I like it a lot. So we're gonna put probably a handful about. Let's say one more. Yeah, it's about 6 or 8 in there. You know what? We'll put one more in there. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else do we got? The hot peppers. These are going in there. Oh yeah. A couple habaneros. Ooh yeah. That's a big surprise. A couple of these cayennes. I put like 4 habaneros in there. Oh, that's gonna be lit. All right. What else? What else? What else? What else? All right, I get the water in. The water's got to go, and then the chicken. I think that's it. Actually, we'll let those spices cook. And let those spices get kind of toasty and fried up in that grease, in that oil. So some of those flavors start to marry, mix and marry. Oh, it's going to be delicious. Matter of fact, we can crank that heat back up. Yeah. And really get that stuff smoking again. All right. All right, next some water. We're going to go ahead and prepare that while we're letting that finish cooking. Come over here. We got a fresh... Oh, all right. So I'm doing this one hand. You got to, give me, cut me some slack here. All right, so we got our fresh water source. Fill that up. 0 water. Have you ever seen these things? Work pretty dang well. All right, let's check how things are going over here while that's filling up. Looking good. All right, so this is going in there now, and we got about 4 quarts of water in there. Oh yeah, look at that stuff. Oh God! Already those flavors are all marinating and marrying together. So that's 4 cups. We're gonna get that on high now to get that thing cranking, because we're gonna close the lid on that in a moment and let that pressure start to build. So put a little bit more water in there because I love broth. I mean, this pho broth is just the bomb. So I mean, you guys, sometimes I'll just drink it for breakfast. Sometimes I'll drink it cold for breakfast. I'll tell you a secret. That's kind of gross maybe to you, but to me, it's a good way to start your day. It's actually got a lot of good fat, which is as you probably know, what shuts your body's hunger sensation off. And I get ravenously hungry in the morning if I don't eat something. So I can be an irritable person, a son of a bitch, even. So, I know my mom would be pissed right now here. No, but it wouldn't be the first time she's called me that, in fact. All right, so nonetheless, all right, so we got that water in there. We got about 5 quarts or so. That's going to get going, and we're going to let that go, build pressure. And in the meantime, we'll be filling up this pot with some water right here and getting those noodles going. And we're pretty much done. See, guys, that was it. That was it. We'll be eating in a short while. Only thing left to do is we got to chop up some onions here just for the garnish, and some of these jalapenos that I've got also for the garnish. And that's going to do it. I don't have any cilantro today. Like I said, I'm missing limes. I'm going to not have those ingredients, but I think we've got some citrus. I think we might have some lemon. So we'll make it work, You know what? I might have some cilantro. Let me take a look here. Let's see what's going on there. Wait. Oh, yeah. I got some last time I was at the store. I forgot about that. All right, cool. So we're good to go. We are slamming. All right, and I think we're all set, and I will see you guys in a little while once this is all done. You know what? I almost forgot the chicken. That's got to go in there too. Otherwise, we're just eating soup. All right, so this gauge right here, this is actually going to show us our PSI, and it's going to get up to like 15 or 20 PSI, and that's when this thing's going to start rocking and let us know to start our time. But if you have like an electric pressure cooker, you're just going to want to get it to like 15 PSI and let it go for like 30 to 35 minutes, and you're good to go. All right. Hope you're hungry. All right, so I got a pot right here for my noodles, and these are just vermicelli noodles. You're going to throw them in for like, I don't know, a minute or so in the hot water, and they're good to go. And that's just, that's just what you do. This is so silly. All right, I love you guys. Hope we're having a good time watching this here in the kitchen today. I'm really having a good time myself, just enjoying reaching out and doing one of these wacky kind of quirky videos, sharing a little bit of my personality with you guys. And in the meantime, hopefully picking up some, good information that you can use to make yourself a delicious dish yourself with yours. And yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, yeah, we talked about judgment earlier. So, here's something about that. While this is cooking, I think we got about man. Let me get some water. Tap water's good. This is Maine. All right. So, yeah, that's well water, so that's all good. Got minerals. Good stuff. Anyhow, judgment. Here's the thing. Whenever we're judging someone else, the obvious thing is, okay, when you're judging someone else, look, there's 3 fingers pointing back at me. Okay, that means, maybe I'm projecting something, maybe an insecurity that I've got, something I'm not dealing with, right? Why do I feel the need to judge you or someone else, right? Why can't I just be okay with myself and just let others be and live and let live sort of thing, right? And that's part of it. Yeah, for sure. But there's a deeper thing too. If we look at the non-dual aspect of it, anytime we're judging others, what's actually happening? What's actually happening is we're creating a separation. We're creating a sense of separation. I'm here, you're over there. I'm this way, you're that way. I don't like the way that you are, right? And so we have that sense of separation. That's what's going on. And maybe we have a sense of feeling of righteousness when that happens. Maybe it pumps us up a little bit. Okay, but we also suffer because we feel that division. We feel that division, and now we don't feel comfortable in our own skin because we're with an other, right, who is a potential threat, a danger. Maybe they think differently. Maybe they act differently. They challenge our beliefs and opinions. Ooh, what if that? Okay, so here's the thing. Anytime we're doing this, we're creating that sense of separation. It becomes like a wall. It becomes like a wall we put up. And if we put up walls constantly, then we're going to constantly ultimately end up experiencing nothing but those walls. And we live very separate from others. We feel very isolated, very alone. Even if we were, interacting with other people and things, a lot of times we can still feel alone. And so that's what it comes down to, though. It's being caused by that sense of isolation, that separation. And a big part of what creates that separation sense is judgment, right? It's the judging of others. So anytime we catch ourselves doing that, right, it's a good thing to just recognize and be like, oh, wait a minute. feel that sense of separation that's being created, and just know that, ultimately when you continue to do that, you'll continue to feel more and more isolated. So maybe let's soften there. Maybe let's see if we can find a way to have some compassion, for instance, and that will have a connection with that person maybe that we were judging before. So that's a little Buddhist wisdom for you. It's just good. It's just good advice. I mean, it's just good sense. It's from a non-dual perspective, right? The more that we sense into and feel into our oneness and connection with others, the better that we live that experience that we want to live, right? Which is the oneness, the unity of all, the deeper reality, if you will. Oh man, it smells good in here. Good. I wish you guys could join me for a bite. Sometime, actually you may. We're doing a retreat up here next month. Pretty full up. There might be a slot or two left open, I'm not sure, but nonetheless, it's going to be fantastic. I'm super excited. We're going to be doing some ice baths, some sauna, a lot of spiritual work, a lot of deep, intimate connection, and it's going to be powerful. So looking forward to that. We're going to also do some music, have some fun, play, and make some amazing food while we're at it. Nourish our souls and spirits, right? In this time of crisis. This is just something good to do anytime. But the ice baths and everything, that's tremendous for your immune system. And the saunas and everything. Indigenous people have been doing this for eons. And, this is how we keep the body in tip-top shape. So I'm super excited and looking forward to that. If that's something that interests you, be sure to reach out to me. I'll leave some contact information below, and we can get you on a list. Nonetheless, we're going to see how this food is turning out here in just a minute, and I'm going to invite some guests over to join me and have a taste. All right? See you guys in a minute. Rocking and rolling, 15 PSI, baby. All right, so I got all the noodles done here. That just takes like a minute, like I said. And now these are done. It's just ready to turn the flame off. We got to do a quick, cold wash with water on this thing. That'll get it down in temperature really quickly so we can open it up, and then we'll be ready to serve it. Okay, whoops. All right. This will cool it off quick. Thank you, lovely young Maddie, my daughter, for helping out with the camera work. All right, so, helping out with the camera. There we go.
Sorry.
I'm cutting my head off. All right, so, this is just about, so the little popper went down, so we're good to go. That means we can open this guy up. We can take the lid off here. Woo, woo. Whistling. All right, and this is now ready to open. No longer under pressure. Take that off. That is the deliciousness in there. All right, so what we need to do is we got to strain all that goodness out. We need to then take out the chicken and extract that and extract the broth, and then serve it up all together with the accoutrements, which I've already prepared, which are, check this out. So I've got some nice green onion right here. We got some white, yellow onion rather, of course. We have some cilantro that we found, score, okay, and the jalapenos as well. So all that is on the side. We're missing some lime. I'd really like to have some lime. I'm gonna still dig around. We might have some lemon or some citrus to go with it. We'll see. But aside from that, yeah, we do have a little piece of lemon right here. So we'll survive. It's going to be delicious. All right, we'll check it out, and we'll get the feedback from the gang. All right, so we got all this strained off, as you can see. That's everything. All the stuff that was in that pot is strained now into this strainer. And, there's ways to, get that broth cleared up and everything. Authentically, it should be clear broth. But that involves, taking that fat off, and I'm all about that fat, so we're going to save that. All right, so you definitely can't forget on the side here, you want to definitely check these out and get yourself some spicy chili crisp, hoisin sauce, super hot chili sauce, Thai chili garlic, and something I can't pronounce. But all right, yeah, that's all good. Mix all that stuff in there at your behest, and here we go. We gotta. You gonna give it a taste? See what you think.
Let's see here. I hope it's not burning me.
Oh yeah, careful. Don't burn yourself. It's definitely hot. Huh? Oh.
Very good.
All right.
It's spicy. That's a bit spicy. Yes.
Oh yeah.
The one,
it's spicy, really?
Chili stuff.
Oh, I thought you would have to add a lot of spice. I didn't think I put much spice in there. Maddie, is it hot?
I made it very spicy. Full chili sauces, sriracha, no.
What do you think, man?
Good, very good.
And that's a chef point of view.
Yes, that is the chef's seal of approval.